Hi, this is Dave and welcome to Old Ed Studio. A couple of things today, right off the bat. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to make these daily vlogs. We'll have to see. They take a lot of time, and you'll notice today's vlog is actually posted much later than the rest of them were. Nobody's paying attention to that but me at this point. But I was trying to post the daily vlog 8 a.m. the next morning of the previous day. Does that make sense? So I cut something today, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. it would go live. That's the schedule I was trying to keep. Today I am late. I didn't make that schedule. But going forward, it's just getting more and more difficult to cut these because they do take quite a bit of time. If I'm going to do any research on items, I used to do that. I have a full-time job. I've got a family. I wanted to make these last as long as I possibly could. I wanted to make sure I got at least the month of January, but my original vision was to do it for a year. I don't know. We'll see. But I actually didn't even think I was going to get this one done because I just didn't have enough time. But I'm trying to squeeze it in between meetings and things today. So we'll see. But I am late. As you can see, it was not posted at 8 a.m. this morning. So that's the first thing. Second thing, the topic of this vlog today is DeepSeek. Now, if you haven't heard of DeepSeek, well, then you're living under a rock probably. But DeepSeek is a new large language model. It's much like ChatGPT or Claude. Those are also large language models. ChatGPT, of course, is probably the most famous here in the United States. DeepSeek is a Chinese version of that, and it's disrupting the market because of a few different reasons. The main reason, or one of the main reasons, I think, is because they're claiming that they did it so cheaply, that they did it for like $6 million, where all of the United States tech bros, are spending hundreds of billions of dollars on ChatGPTs and all their other large language models, and they're getting huge grants. I think the administration here in the United States just gave Sam Altman like a $500 million check for the next phase of ChatGPT, where these guys, they claim to have done it for $6 million and are getting as good, if not better, results than ChatGPT. I can't vouch for that at all. I'm not an AI expert. I'm learning this as we go along, just like everybody else is trying to learn and to catch up who's in my industry and trying to understand how AI is going to play into everything. So I'm not an AI expert. I'm just trying to learn as we go along. But these are the things that I've learned about DeepSeek so far. So there are 3 different ways that you can use DeepSeek. One is you can go online and just use your browser and go to DeepSeek, set up an account, and use it that way. I have tried that. I ran into some issues with that because, first of all, they're having some kind of malicious denial of service attack against their website right now. So that's it was a struggle to even get my account created. Eventually I did. So I was able to try enough times that eventually I got my account created. So I did get an account created, but you're supposed to be able to use it through the browser. Once I got my account created and was able to log in through the browser, then it just kept giving me an error that the server was too busy. So their online browser model is having some issues. The second way is to install it on your phone. So if you have a smart device, you can download the app and you can install it on your phone and set up your account, or if you have an account, log in and then use it that way. Now, I've had better results using it on my phone than I have on the desktop or through the browser. Although I'm going to say I haven't played with it a ton, but my results so far have been mixed. So I had a few questions that I asked it just to start off, and then what happened is I got the server is too busy error. So right now they must be just getting hammered on the server version. Now, the third way that you can use DeepSeek is you can download the application. It's an open source application. You can download it and you can install it locally on a computer and run it locally. And then from what I understand, what I've learned so far is that there's different levels of that model that are available. The more powerful computer that you have, the larger level or the higher level, I would think, of the model that you can install. So if you want something where you fire up the application and it has all of these billions and billions and billions of parameters set, and your device can handle that, then you can install the largest model and run it locally. Again, that's a really layman's explanation of what's happening. It's a larger application. It's more complex. So the larger the application, the more complex it is, the more hardware you need in order to run it. Now, I am not planning on using the local version or trying to set it up. I just don't have time. So we will see what other people have to say about running the local version. I'm hoping that the resources and the contention that's happening with their servers will be freed up. I don't know if they're going to add some more servers or what's happening. But once that happens, then I'm hoping that I can use it either on my phone or on the web browser. All right, a couple more things about DeepSeek. One of the things that has happened is because DeepSeek is being offered for free right now, and the other ones, ChatGPT, Claude, all the other big AI models here in the United States are not. There's some freeness to them, but most of them are subscription models, paid models. Because DeepSeek is completely free, they're just offering it for free online, they're offering it for free on your phone, they're offering it for free to download. Folks have gotten scared that the AI market in the United States is going to crumble. And so there was a huge sell-off the last couple of days on the stock market around the tech stocks that are supporting AI. And we'll see where exactly that goes, and if DeepSeek can be continued to be offered for free, or if they come up with a different model than a subscription model to pay for it. But as of right now, that's what's happening. Now, what's interesting is that they offered it for free. The stock market freaked out. So what did DeepSeek do? A couple days later, they offered another free AI tool, which is an image generator. And I'm forgetting what the name was. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just read the article, read it quick, saw what was happening, and I'm sharing that now. So I don't have a whole lot of details on that yet, but their response to the huge the market shakeup in the United States was yet to release more. So that's what's happening. All right. A quick update on what I've been able to do with DeepSeek today. I have been able to use the online version a little bit, not too much. It's incredibly busy, so I keep getting that the server is too busy for my request, but I did get some to go through, so I started playing with it a little bit. One of the things that I noticed that's different than like a ChatGPT, ChatGPT now has the ability to go search the web. So if I ask it a question on something that's current, it'll go out to the web, search the web, bring back those results, and it just does that automatically. DeepSeek has a button that says search. So if you don't click the search button and you ask it a question, what's this happening right now? The response is, my database hasn't been updated since October of 2023. So it's using data from then backwards. So from October of 2023 forwards, it doesn't have any data unless you click that search button, which allows it to go search. I think is how it's supposed to work. And I say I think because every time I've tried to use the search function, I get timed out. As of right now, I'm not going to do a whole lot more playing with it today, but we'll see how it goes. I did ask ChatGPT if it was afraid, and I didn't record it. I should have recorded it. But I asked ChatGPT if it was afraid of DeepSeek and the competition there, and its job as an AI being taken over by an AI. It said no, it's not afraid of DeepSeek. So we'll see what happens. The other thing that I've noticed about ChatGPT, this is anecdotally, okay? This is just from the people that I follow and the feeds that I get through TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. The sentiment seems to be that ChatGPT has lots of errors. And I've noticed it like just recently. Things just have been blossoming about how all of the errors are happening with ChatGPT. And this is my limited knowledge or limited vision. I think what was happening before with ChatGPT is it too was not allowed to browse the web. It had a set a set of data. And that was the data it had. And it learned on that data, and it had a reasoning model based on the data that it knew and the data that it was trained on. And the developers were able to keep that coalesced and continue to expand and tweak on the reasoning model for ChatGPT so it could give better and better and better answers. But recently they opened it up so ChatGPT can go out and search the web. Well, there is so much misinformation on the web. Us as humans, how do we even determine what's real and what's not anymore? Because there's just so much fake stuff out there. So how does an AI do that when they don't have the same discernment skills as a human does? And maybe this is true, maybe it's not. Again, this is my own take on it. This is the Dave take on it. But I think it's, at least right now, it's much easier to fool an AI and have it make those hallucinations or have it give you fake data because of the way it is searching and learning on the internet. And there's so much just garbage out on the internet. I think it isn't that ChatGPT is making so many mistakes. I just think ChatGPT has so much now misinformation based on bad data that it's now consuming from the web that it's not making mistakes. It's presenting the data that it thinks is correct when it really is not, because the data it's been given is bad. All right, I'm just sneaking in here between meetings and between events today. I'm trying to get something in really quickly that I'm going to try to continue on with the vlog and see if I can get this posted today. But I'm jam-packed today. So maybe later. No, I can't even say later tonight because I don't want to. One of the things I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to interfere with my family time to get these vlogs done. So I'm doing it early in the morning when I get up and have a little bit of free time. I'm doing it like over my lunch, and if I have a break during the day and seeing what I can put together. So if I can't get it done within that window of time, I won't put one out today. But if I can, it will. And if I can figure out a way to keep going with it, I will. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. It's a crazy day today. All right. But I'm going to call it there as far as recording anything today. I'll try to jumble this all together into a vlog for today. We'll see what we can get out. And my erratic hand movements are driving me crazy. Hopefully they're not driving you crazy too. Anyway, hey, I love y'all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.